Me, oh my. It's been a little bit sucking less and trying harder. That's always my motto, and at least I do one of them right. We are the comment section, and this is the bullshit. I'm Adam Trout. Co-hosting today will be, well, a couple of real bullshit champs. It's Coach and Duracell. Gentlemen?
You just come out of the closet?
I don't know, did I?
Yeah, I feel like you just did.
I feel like you just came out gay.
What? I don't understand.
You said your motto is to keep on sucking and trying harder.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't mean...
And one of those you're really good at.
Yeah.
I'm good at sucking, but not the kind of sucking that you're talking about. Okay. I mean, maybe you are. But no, that wasn't supposed to be a coming out story. It wasn't a coming of age story of an older gentleman.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, that intro took a quick turn to the left, didn't it? Oh, man. Right. What the fuck is going on, guys?
Corona.
My Corona. No,
I'm more about Dos Equis.
I like a Corona with a good lime.
This fucking COVID ain't no shit.
Yeah?
No shit.
I mean, goddamn. So we all took a break. We took a week off, unrelated to my Corona.
Corona.
And we were going to do spring breaking. I was going to go to Chicago. I was going to eat Lou Malnati's fucking pizza near the Bean on the Mag Mile.
I was going to go fly fishing.
You were taking care of fishing, I remember.
Yeah.
I was going to go to San Antonio.
Yeah, we all had plans. And then, you know, a little tiny, it's like a credit score. This little tiny thing you can't see that will just fuck your life if you let it. Just like shows up one day and says, yeah, all of that's canceled.
Yeah, pretty much. They
shut down everything. And so we started worrying. We were going to be given a shelter-in-place order. We managed to get to the studio to do this podcast. But tonight, at midnight, all the counties that we live in, which together we cover 3 counties, we live in separate places, are getting shelter-in-place orders. So we're deciding if we do this podcast and get it knocked out, we got 2 hours till midnight. We can knock this out. We get one done, no problem. We're talking about doing another podcast maybe tonight so that in case we get stuck, you know, with wives and family in our homes.
We're definitely going to get stuck if we do too.
I mean, it's not like at midnight the Gestapo is going to show up with a tank outside and say, "Oh, no, General, you got to go to your house."
You better not touch my pepperoni pizza Hot Pockets.
No, I'm not going to eat those.
I'm eating every single one
Copper
of them.
Topper over here is taking you
can
down.
have the Philly cheesesteaks,
No,
okay?
I don't want the Philly cheesesteak.
No, well, that's your fault.
Speaking of Philly cheesesteak, things are so bad. I didn't tell you guys this. This is a true story. Most of what I say is always true. I went to Walmart, Wally World, the Wall Martian location.
Wally World? Isn't that from that one family vacation?
Yeah. I went there, right? And I was going to buy you guys. I was going to buy you guys some calzones, some like good Hot Pockets. Not that they have good Hot Pockets. Well, I'm telling the story.
Okay. You're fucking us over here, man.
I had them in the cart. I had 6 Philly cheesesteak fucking calzones. They looked amazing. They were fresh. They were made there in the bakery. It's at Walmart. So how good were they going to be? They were $2.50 each, right? It wasn't going to be outrageous. But I get to the front to check out. Little Johnny Bopper Bees over there. Little Miss Big Britches with his deputy badge. AKA 17-year-old working at the fucking Walmart checkout. I'm sorry, sir, but you can only buy 1 item of each item. And I'm like, what? We're limiting all of the purchases so that you can only you can only get 1 calzone of each flavor. I'm like, all you have is 1 flavor. Unfortunately, that means you can only have 1 calzone. And I'm like, fine.
So hold on. Selfish.
No, I
took it for yourself and didn't even split it with us.
No, I said, here, take all the calzones back. I'm not going to do that to
bullshit.
the crew. But I'm going to buy this can of chicken. And he's like, no, you can only buy 1 can of chicken. I'm like, I can only buy 1 4-ounce can of chicken. And he's like, yeah. And that's when I realized, well, there's one more thing. I realized I was pretty pissed at this kid, right? But I'm like, it's not his fault. Well, I was also buying some ammo because, you know, it's Texas. So I got the ammo, and I forgot my driver's license. So the dude's like, as soon as he picked up the ammo, I realized he's not going to sell it to me, right? Because he's already being a dick. So he scans the ammo, and he's like, do you have a driver's license? And I'm like, I don't have my driver's license. And I made eye contact with this guy for like 30 seconds. And he didn't speak, and I didn't speak. And with my eyes, I told him, I will fucking eat your entrails in front of your mom if you don't sell me this shotgun ammo. And I realized in that moment,
it's an entrail.
Shit had gone bad. Because I was willing to kill a 17-year-old over some ammo. And you know what he said? I'll just put it in your birthday in here. And he sold it to me. And I think he knew he saved his own life that day. So yeah.
Well, if you're buying ammo and you're...
Well, it's like that thing from Batman, right? When the guy goes to Lucius Fox in the second Batman Dark Knight, he says, yeah, I know who Batman is. And Lucius Fox goes, so let me get this straight. You know who Batman is. He's a billionaire playboy who rides around at night beating up bad guys. And your plan is to blackmail him?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you just kind of know that you shouldn't do that. So, yeah, shit's crazy. We're going to try to bring you guys all of the content and hilarity that we can. But this particular episode, we're going to focus on being a little more quiet. Yeah, it's a quiet time.
It's kind of like ASMR.
Yeah, we do.
Well, that's funny that you bring that up. We're going to do some ASMR.
No.
We're not doing it.
No.
But we're having a sexy lady do it.
Nope.
It's pre-done.
Nope.
She's already here.
Nope.
And she's famous. You think anybody turned down there? It's not Lady Gaga, but that would be great. We got Lady Gaga to call.
Oh my God!
I wanted to clip her toenails into the mic.
Yeah, that's some shit that could happen.
You good over there, Coach?
Yep.
You sure you didn't? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got a couple segments here. Whisper Me Creepy. We're going to cover some whispering and some creepy. That's not the ASMR part. I mean, I guess theoretically, technically, it is, right? And then we're going to do a little game. I can hear it. Can you? We're going to find out if you guys have this stupid human ability that half of humans have. I have it. I just found out.
What is it?
Well, we'll get to that section. And
I want to know right now.
You're going to have to wait.
Nope.
Listen, I will eat your entrails in front of your mother.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Yeah. Fucking Alex Jones. And then Gillian Anderson is sexy, and she's going to read a book to us in the sexiest voice that she's got.
Aren't y'all married?
Wait, what's her name one more time?
Gillian Anderson.
Jillian or Julian?
It's Gillian.
Like a French name?
I don't know where she's from.
Aren't y'all married? Can't you, like...
Gillian Anderson and I?
No. Y'all two are married.
Oh, to each other?
No.
What?
So this episode started with
now
me coming out of the closet, and now you're telling me I'm married to Coach.
No. He's married to the asshole Karen.
Okay.
The one that can't cook. That's
Right.
why he buys Hot Pockets.
Oh, and then I also have a wife.
You also are married.
Yes, we both are
and you're
married.
calling whatever her name is
Gillian
sexy.
Anderson. What do you think when you're married? No one else is sexy.
Exactly.
Okay,
I don't know.
Your prerogative.
You're
huh?
a sexy man.
I'm not going to argue
Charles.
with that. You sexy man, Charles. Then we'll have our question of the week, which I think is going to be a good one. I really am excited
On a
about
scale of 1 to 10, how good?
I mean, 100. I'm going to lay out
100?
some shit, and you guys are going to be like, "What?" Yeah, the face that Coach just made. Did you see it? Do it again.
I just yawned.
Do it again.
I can't.
It was so great. Yeah, look at that.
We're
going to sleep.
Snore.
All right. So here's the first thing we'll start off with. Pretty simple, right? I want you guys to say one sentence.
One sentence.
One sentence.
Okay. All right. Okay. I want you to say one sentence that is creepier when you whisper it. So say a regular sentence.
One sentence that is creepier.
Okay. This is going to be this. If I get quarantined with you, I swear to God, I'm going to eat your Hot Pockets. It's happening.
Okay.
100%.
One sentence I think would be creepier if it's whispered.
Like say it regularly and then whisper it.
Okay.
You can. There's no order to this if you got one.
I'm
I'm
Batman.
trying to think.
I'm Batman.
That's creepy as very much.
Tell you what.
Okay, I got one.
All right.
You're going to sell me the shotgun shells. You're going to sell me the shotgun shells.
Well, you're pausing more though.
Oh, I'm inflecting.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like.
So it's just just whisper it.
Listen,
I
I'm
know.
Batman. I'm Batman. you hear how like it's the same.
What you can't see is that when he does that second one, the I'm Batman, his lips tremble a little bit. It's really quite hilarious.
Hey, you want some peanut butter?
Okay.
You want some peanut butter?
So low, I could barely.
You really want the peanut butter, don't you?
I remember that.
Oh man, there's this whole thing like you never want a doctor who's like, say you got like a mark or a scar or like a mole on your back, right?
Mhm.
And the doctor's gonna
That's
look at it.
nasty.
Doctor, you can't see him. It's behind you, and the doctor's behind you, and you'd never want. The joke is that you never want the doctor to say, "I've never seen this before," so I've never seen this before. I can't do it without changing the emphasis on the syllables.
Syllables.
The emphasis on the syllables. I can't say. I
just
can't
thought-
whisper.
Are you Christopher Walken
I just
right
thought
now?
of a meme I
This
said, but I
watch.
feel like if I whisper it, it'd just be really weird.
Do it.
Do it.
Hey, nice cock.
Why?
I remember that meme.
Why? You're talking about rooster farming, right?
Yeah.
Cock.
Yeah.
You know, there's no chicken left in America. Can't fucking buy chicken anymore. I don't know how the Chick-fil-A
I got a
has
pet chicken in my closet.
You got chicken in your closet?
I got a chicken hole.
What is that? What's a chicken hole?
Face.
You're really animated tonight. Have you been drinking? We should all be drinking, in my opinion.
It's a hole with like I think I had 7 chickens in it.
Are they live?
Yeah.
And you just like what?
7
You
chickens.
just feed the
fucking
chickens
in
like
the
you
hole.
I just
Yeah,
throw a
yeah,
bag down,
7
or not a
chicken-
bag.
7
I just throw some
chickens.
chicken food down there. You know.
You just have this hole of chickens.
Yeah.
Is that a black guy thing? Keeping the chickens in a
understand
hole?
that.
Don't think so.
Only if it's fried. Sorry.
I've never heard of a hole of chickens. I actually believe that this hole exists and that you have it because that's the kind of shit you would do. I have a buddy who goes hunting, and there's this European way to preserve a skull of an animal, like a game animal.
Do you pee on
A
it?
gay
No.
animal or game?
Game. What
Okay.
is your deal?
Dude.
I heard game.
Yeah,
but you're being a little weird today.
it's
with
a
the gays.
A lot of cocks and
Oh,
gays going
God.
from
You're the
that
one
direction.
whispering about cocks over there.
It's my favorite cable company.
Cocks?
Cocks?
Yeah, they do provide a big service.
Yep.
Plenty of bandwidth.
Are they
Yep.
black?
Are they black?
Are they black?
They're multicultural.
Yeah.
They're a
I keep
multicultural.
forgetting
It's
it's
definitely
2020.
started by a white man because it was in the like 1900s. Right?
I used to live in an apartment, and the guy who was the landlord, his last name was Cox. I had to write every check. I forget his first name, but let's say it was Tom. Tom Cox, $1,500. Here's my.
Why not? Why not Holden? Why can't his name be Holden?
His name wasn't Holden.
Holden
That would have been a
Cox?
funnier story to tell,
Yeah.
but his name wasn't Holden. Now I forgot what I was talking about before.
Talking about Holden Cox.
The guy had the European style of
Cock.
preserving
Cock.
animal.
Cock.
Game.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
Game. Animal game.
Of game skulls.
Uh-huh.
And the way you sun bleach them, right? But
Yeah.
before that,
Okay.
you bury them in the earth with just the antlers out.
Why
and
can't
like,
you say the dirt? Why'd you say the earth?
Okay, just go.
I'm gonna go home. I can't go home. I'm stuck at the goddamn studio. No, you bury these things and like you let the earth, the dirt, the worms, the ants, they eat all of they just pick this thing clean. And you sun bleach it. So I go to this guy's house. This isn't a process that takes a weekend. This is years of process. So he's got like 50, 60 skulls
just laying
buried
in the
with the
dirt.
antlers up, and half of them are out, half of them. And I'm looking at him and I'm like, you can't be right in the head.
Can you imagine?
You
just
can't be
like
right in the head if you have that in your backyard.
at night and you forget they're there and you're running and just
I'm surprised no one's just tripped and fallen because you die. I mean, an antler is pretty solid.
Is it like a cabin he goes to once in
No,
a
it's
while?
his house. It's his house in the
What?
city. Yeah, his backyard, his house in an urban area is full of animal skulls from years of murdering, or I shouldn't say murdering.
years.
Yeah.
I mean, to some people, it would be considered murder.
What? Okay, one more. Let's do one more thing. Sentence 100 times creepier when whispered.
I am Jesus.
Oh, do you know why I pulled you over?
Listen. So,
Because
if you have a
I'm-
masturbation addiction, I think Jesus could help you beat it.
That's really bad.
Now whisper. Hold on. Now whisper it and keep a straight face. You got to get through this.
No wonder-
Take a deep breath.
No wonder priests are like rapists.
Because of that joke.
If you have a masturbation addiction, I know Jesus can help you beat it. Why did the music
I don't know. I don't know.
Why did the music
I don't know.
pause?
I don't know.
That was amazing.
No.
What is that? Some meme just played. That's
Just no.
So we got Coach's soundboard up and working, and then
Pressed that.
Coach
Not me. You pressed it.
Coach said, "No, I know." Coach said it's been too long. He forgot how to use it, and so I
Yeah.
gave it to
Okay,
Duracell.
boomer.
Yeah. And so now Duracell.
Okay, boomer.
Now Duracell's got control of
Wow.
the soundboard. It's got like
Hey, that's Paul the Alien.
you know, it's got thousands of effects on it. I mean, it just goes on forever.
Eric DeAndre.
All right,
man.
let's do this thing. So
That's my idol. That's my idol. He's so funny.
who is it?
Eric DeAndre or Andre.
What is that from? I don't even know
He
that.
has his own show
Yeah.
on
Adult
Adult
Swim.
Swim.
Oh, all right.
And he makes celebrities feel really uncomfortable. It's like hilarious.
I make celebrities feel really uncomfortable.
All right.
Yeah, baby. All right, so check it out. There's this
Big and
this
nasty.
thing in your ear.
It's called
Okay.
it's called an eardrum.
I mean, that is in your ear, but only let's see, what is it? 10%?
Abdul Mangata.
Oh, only a small number of people can create this sound in their ears.
Is that like a personal attack or something?
Yes, very personal. So listen, a part of the human population can voluntarily control a tensor tympani.
Okay.
It's a muscle within your ear. Contracting this muscle produces vibration and sound. The sound is usually described as a rumbling sound. A lot of people just thought everybody could do this. Remember we talked on the podcast.
I'm doing it right now.
Are you doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing what?
So like you gotta go squinch your face up.
No.
Well, I have to squinch my face. We're all making really funny faces.
What are you doing?
You should be recording this video on this.
Why are you looking at me like
I don't know if you're flirting with him or you're making the rumbling sound.
what kind of signs are you giving me?
Yeah, what's happening right
Like-
there? All right, so
What are you doing?
there's people who can
Oh,
do
I-
it, people who can't do it, right? There's two groups there. On Twitter, people are like, "What do you mean? I thought everybody could do it." But it's kind of like when you yawn and your ears crunch up, like you make like kind of like I don't know what you call that. Like you squinch up your face and push your ears back. There's a little rumble right back in the back of your ear, and you might not hear it because you may not be able to do it, but I can do it.
I can do it.
Now here's the thing:
You can't do it, Duracell, can you?
can't do it.
On the next level.
There's the people who can do it have found each other on the internet though, and they've created a subreddit called Ear Rumblers Assemble, where they go on and talk about all the crap they can do. So this guy, I'm going to read some of these, right? This guy likes to rumble in short spurts to mimic this bad boy. Let's see what this is. I don't know what this is going to be. Why can't I play?
Music.
Well, that's not that loud though.
Boom. Boom, boom.
No,
Boom,
it's still not
boom,
playing. I
boom,
don't think it's
boom.
going to play because it's something
Boom.
weird
Boom,
Reddit thing.
Boom, boom, boom.
You're just going to do that?
All right, Mr. Gravity
Oh, that's
Falls.
good. I like it.
You guys are trolls.
Anyway, it looks like this guy can he works at a cotton place. What do you call that? Runs the cotton gin, and he likes to do it to the sound of the cotton.
What?
gin.
Why'd
Of
you
course,
look
of
at
course,
Coach?
Coach knows that.
Yeah, why'd you look at Coach?
People are asking what's the longest you can hold your rumble, and somebody answered him.
What
Let's
is a
see.
rumble? What does it do?
It's like you do. Here, take your headphones off and try it.
Oh.
Just squinch, and you're gonna hear it right up inside there.
What are you doing?
You know when like
I don't feel
you know when your
anything.
ears pop?
It's not a feeling. It's just you hear it. It's like a really low rumble, like something's vibrating.
Oh, that happens to me, but I can't do it automatically. It
Yeah,
just
well,
happens to me.
so some people can control that. Like you know how you yawn and you kind of lose audio for a second. There's like a you hear that.
It's called when your ears pop.
Yeah, but it's like
But
before
it's like
they pop.
right
there's
before
that
they
sound.
pop, and it's like it's like a.
Yeah, this guy can do it for 14 seconds straight. Mine is real quick. Mine doesn't go 14 seconds.
Are you challenging me?
Let's see if this will play.
Wait, is that?
That's saggy, bro. Okay, Roogie.
Let's see if we
Man, I can do
get
pretty
this
good
guy's.
Scooby-Doo impression.
I done.
None of these subreddits are going to play for some reason.
Can you do any impressions?
Me?
Yeah.
I can do Christopher Walken like you called out earlier.
What about anyone in particular, like Kermit the Frog?
That's a really good Kermit the Frog. I like that.
Okay.
Oh, it's that Pop It Like It's Hot type one. It's not Pop It Like It's Hot, but it reminds me of Pop It Like It's Hot.
No, don't know what you're talking about.
You absolutely know what I'm talking about.
Why-
No, you were
why
very
you-
weird.
All right, so the Rumble thing.
Yep,
I can do it.
I can do it.
Duracell, not on command, but he thinks he's done it before.
Leave me alone.
All right, you know. So these things, look, I'm going to show you. These go on forever. People talking about their rumblings. There's videos.
Can you,
gotta rumble
can you
my
go
tummy.
to every single comment and just go, didn't ask, didn't ask, didn't ask?
And the comment, here's 33.
33.
Here's 33 comments on this one. So this guy says, has anyone tried using the force by rumbling as a kid? I don't know what that even means. As a kid, I would just lift my arm and stretch my muscles and rumble. Oh, like Darth Vader?
No, that Darth Vader doesn't do that.
No, I mean, but like use the force, like call over something to him.
He doesn't do that.
It doesn't do what?
Shut up! You don't like Star Wars.
What are you even talking
I hate
about?
Star Wars.
Leave.
Oh my god.
Me and Duracell were at where were we at? Walmart, I think. And this guy comes up and he's like, I noticed your friend's Star Wars shirt. I've never seen it, but is it good? Like I've
Some
never.
guy
seen
just randomly approached you about Star
yeah,
Wars?
Yeah.
And so he was talking
Did you
about
get his
how
number?
he's-
Did you ask for the candy up front, or did you get that later?
No. So he was talking about
Actually,
how
got
he's
it later.
never,
It's sort of weird.
never ever seen a single Star Wars movie.
I know one person like that.
And I told him, "Oh, I can explain it to you in like 10 minutes." And I tried to explain it to him in 10 minutes, and Duracell just looked at me, and he said, "I'm sick of being your friend." And he just walked away.
He explained it so bad.
I'm sure the explanation was like light swords and dark ninjas were fighting cloudy robots.
No,
I'm
you
sure
know
you
what
made
he
up
did?
some kind of
No,
ridiculous.
you
he
ready?
did?
You ready? In a
went-
galaxy far, far away, kind of close to our time, pretty much our galaxy, but really kind of far away.
Where they speak English.
Where they speak English.
That has always bothered me.
They speak English, but we don't know if they're technically speaking English.
Right. It could just be some sort of translation that's happening.
So, yeah. There you go. That's like the intro to every Star Wars movie.
All right. Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, this thing goes on forever. I didn't know this was such a big deal, but if you want to check out the Reddit, the name of the Reddit, what did I say it was? Ear Rumblers Assemble on subreddit.
Okay.
Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff, I say.
What?
What's it say?
Crying guy?
Do it.
Play it.
I know what that is.
That's it?
God. Corona.
Hold on. Can I play one sound?
Okay, go ahead. Do it. My ears.
A little Fortnite. All right, so listen, I'm going to bring the music down here.
Okay.
All right. We're going to bring on Gillian.
Who's Gillian?
She's a...
Wait, we're calling someone or it's a video?
No, it's a video. I think she's British.
Okay.
What is this?
What is it?
I love refrigerators.
He said, I love refrigerators?
Yeah.
I
love refrigerators.
Yeah, it was bad when Coach had the soundboard. You're just playing anything that you don't even try to make sense of anything.
That's funny.
But he loves refrigerators.
I can entertain myself with this.
So
for a
listen,
while.
people are saying that what we're about to listen to gives them a brain-gasm.
Can you stop? Like right there? Just
Yeah, I
when we're
really-
talking.
What do you mean a brain? Does our brain like what? What happens?
So makes their brain horny.
No, like does it shake inside of your head? Like what happens?
You get the rumbles, tell you that. Rumble right along.
Except your brain boner gets a brain boner.
So I guess your what?
I was gonna say your brain penis gets a brain boner, but I said your brain boner.
Can you search this thing? Can you search it for boner?
Please
This?
stop
Yeah.
searching the soundboard
Like,
for boner.
I just have to know what kind of boner sound effects are on here. Nothing? Oh, that's disappointing.
Look for a boing sound.
What's that one?
B-O-N-G.
I know how to spell boing.
I don't know how to
think you
spell boing.
I
I think there's an I in it.
There's no I in boing. B-O-I-N-G?
I think so.
Try B-O-I-N-G. Now try B-O-N-G.
This is the spelling bee. Potato.
That's all there is.
What is that?
That's the Mario Kart.
Don't know.
Okay, listen. ASMR, you guys know what it is, right?
Nope, never heard of it. Please explain.
Hold on. No idea what that is.
Why are you guys whispering?
ASMR, Duracell.
What's that?
It's short for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. I don't know if repeating everything I say is helpful.
Still.
Anyway, this is supposed to stimulate your brain,
Stimulate your
evoke
senses.
intimate feelings, and essentially create a feeling of safety and comfort. And people really like it. In fact, Coach, you have a funny video that you showed me once about a guy who was stepping on things for the sound.
Hold on. What's that gum? What's that gum?
What?
The 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Yeah, that's the 5. It's called 5.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I think it's called 5 gum.
How it feels to chew
Chew
5 gum.
Yeah, I think it's
Is
5.
this-
Stimulate your senses.
Yeah, I think it's called 5 gum. Yeah, that's ASMR.
No, but so my favorite, it's this video, and he's like stepping on eggs and tomatoes and stuff
Wait,
like
you
that.
guys actually watch
and
ASMR?
he steps on a baseball
That's scary.
and he just like slips and slams his head into the ground.
And Coach,
Oh, I've
Coach
seen
and I
that.
have watched it like 6 times because that's funny shit. All right, so here's Gillian.
This is Dr. Jean Milburn. Thank you so much for joining me for this ASMR session. If you're not ASMR,
Hold on, she's here. Look, you guys want to see? She's shifting. She's got 2 mics, left and right.
Oh, she's white?
Hold on, hold everything.
She's from
X-Files.
Sex Ed.
Yes, and X-Files.
Wait, you watch Sex
You
Education?
watch Sex Education?
No, but I know where she's from.
Oh,
She's
I've
a
never
famous
wa-
actress.
I've never watched Sex Education.
it's hilarious. And except for this news season, it's a lot of gay stuff.
Okay, can we go back to you?
I'm sorry, this came out really homophobic.
Everything is falling apart. All right, so Gillian Anderson, you hear that name and you thought, what did you
I thought
think?
she was like a light skin.
I was thinking
what do you
she's
mean, a
French.
light-skinned?
Yeah,
What does that even mean? She is light-skinned.
that's a white person, a light skinned black person.
Talking about my ex.
Oh,
Bingo.
Okay.
really?
What?
You used to date a light-skinned? Is that a thing that people are saying?
Yes,
Yeah.
Light-skinned, dark
I'm
light-skinned.
light skinned.
I've never heard anybody call anybody
No,
that.
you were not light skinned.
You're
You're
not
right.
light-skinned.
Light
I
skinned.
mean, I'm light skinned from the waist up.
I don't even know. I don't even want to know. I'm going to have to play.
I think I know what you mean
I
by
don't
that
even know
comments.
what you're talking. All right, listen. Here's more Gillian.
Braingasm. Now, as a warning, you may be about to experience a very tingly feeling, as well as a general sense of euphoria and ultimately great pleasure.
You could be okay, Coach.
I feel like she's like spitting in my ears, but like there's no spit coming out.
Now, in today's session, I'm going to be giving you some positive affirmations to take away with you, to think about, or to just pin on the fridge.
I can't do this.
So you could
It's
use
really,
them every time.
really strange. Like, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit.
It's giving me goosebumps.
All right, now here's
Achieve anything you put your mind to,
she's got a book open.
like writing a book.
She's going to write, I think.
Here is mine.
Ew, I feel like she's licking my ear.
She's flipping through the pages of the book.
Now let your fears of tomorrow simply melt away. Make time for you.
Is
Sit
immeasurable,
back
and my day is ruined.
have a glass of wine.
Really?
Play that again.
The day is ruined.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
That's a good one. So, yeah, this goes on. Now she's opening a wine bottle.
I be flossing.
No, I'm just kidding.
Your whole body jumped up, man. That was great. She's pouring the wine.
It's really uncomfortable. I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm feeling really sick now.
She seems like she's really happy about it, though. Look at her.
Well, I mean, she's in sex education.
She's drinking the wine.
You know,
Is she the principal?
She no,
She's an actress.
no, she's the mom that plays the kid that's like a sex sex. What's it called?
Sex therapist?
Sex therapist.
This is 4.5 minutes
It's
long.
happening right
Okay,
now.
please end it right now.
Happening for your own.
It's happening for my own.
I don't even know what to necessarily make of
That's hot.
that whole thing, you know?
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, that's
That's
hot.
hot.
That's hot. I like it.
Ew, that was so gross. It was just like,
Yeah,
it was
that
like
was really uncomfortable.
Really? You guys got uncomfortable about it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it gave me goosebumps.
I've listened to the whole thing twice. And
How
I
many
don't
braingasms did you
No,
have?
I didn't think it was orgasmic or pleasurable. I actually liked the panning from the right to the left mic. Something about that I liked. I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." Like my brain was kind of, but I don't think it's like sexual at all, even the least bit. So, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Yeah. This is a strange time that we live in, my friends.
The fact that that exists kind of makes me sick.
Well, yeah. People also, that sex education show you guys are talking about.
It's pretty funny.
It's got a 97% score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Wow, so they're
I've
coming with the
never-
fourth
I've
season.
never watched it.
40 million viewers in the first month.
Yeah, I watched the first season when it came out. Like it came out on my what's it called? When they suggest it? Yeah, suggestions.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, okay. I watched the first episode. It was 50 minutes long. I binge watched the entire
What's it
first
about?
season.
What's it about?
It's about a kid who's going through puberty,
I've
and
never
like the
watched
first
it.
season, he doesn't like to ejaculate, like jerk off. He doesn't like that. But then like there's all sorts of characters. you
Season
have
2, The Ejaculation Chronicles.
I mean, he ejaculates.
he gets better at it. Is this the show?
Yeah, and then
God,
his
they'll
mom's
put
a
anything
sex
on television.
therapist, and then it's all in Britain, so it's all like a Britain.
It's all in
high school.
Britain.
Yeah.
British.
Hold on, I got this for you.
Well, yeah, they all like you twat and shit like
I'm
that.
listening. Yeah, I've
I,
never watched
I learned
it.
a new word. It's called minge.
I've never watched
Minge?
it, but I know
Yeah.
a lot
Hold
of
on, here you
people
go.
that
Listen,
have watched
listen. There you go, Duracell. That's the one that got you. Love
it.
it.
Oh, I was joking about that.
No, I saw your.
I saw your pants are wet.
Pouring the wine again.
You stopped it.
Okay.
Fine. I think it's funny.
I think it's disgusting.
It's a straight. Oh, they say what's it, Billy?
Stop it.
What is it, Billie Eilish? Right? They say that her music is ASMR. That her.
I can't understand a
Eilish sings.
single word she says.
I mean, I kind of enjoy her music too, so maybe I like the ASMR stuff. I don't know.
You have brain.
She makes music?
gasms.
Billy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know how I didn't really
No, Billie Eilish.
care one way or the other about her.
I thought you were talking about
I know Billie Eilish.
Jennifer
You got to keep
Aniston.
up. Jennifer Aniston. I might make music too. I don't know.
She's
no,
hot.
she was on that karaoke in cars with the guy who does the karaoke.
James
in cars.
Corden?
Yeah.
Or Gordon?
Gordon. Is it Gordon?
James.
I think it's Corden.
I think it's Corden.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said that the first time.
Maybe. An awkward stare down just took place. No, but she was on that and she played the ukulele, and you guys know I like the ukulele, so.
I like ukulele.
I like to play ukuleles. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. All
You
right.
don't want to play footsie with me?
I mean, not so much. Here's the thing about being in the studio, if you're listening. Because of the shelter in place, we've taken in some things, right? We've added
Well, stop.
we found a dog. Remember the dog we found? Which
dog?
we've named COVID-19, by the way. We actually have an animal in this studio that we're calling COVID-19.
What did I call him? Oh, yeah, Puffball, right?
Yeah,
Poof Man?
You were calling him something different, but I like COVID-19.
Poopy
It's a fun-
Braids. Poopy Braids. Actually,
Yeah.
I changed it to Poopy Brian.
We found a
because-
cat.
What?
Wait, we found a cat.
Yeah, we found a cat. You haven't seen the cat yet? He's
No.
really skittish. But he is in here. We do have a cat. And we haven't named. We got to name the cat. I'm just like not. I don't know.
Can we name him Cock in French?
What's that? How do you say it?
I don't know.
Well, if you can look it up, then I
Can
guess
we name
we'll
him
name
Fook?
The Fook?
Boom Fouquet?
Poon
So
Fook?
can we just name him Fook?
I don't care what we call the cat. I don't
That's
want
seal
to
in-
keep the cat.
That's seal in French.
People apparently.
I am a French dropout, and I still know what seal
you did drop
means.
out of French school.
Fook.
That's true.
It's the only thing I've learned.
No, what I'm saying is I keep finding these animals outside, and I can't just let them stay. People have like abandoned their pets, and so they don't have collars or anything, and I'm not going to keep them. I don't want to give them to the shelter. So, hold on. Our coach has got. Is this cock in French you're going to play?
Cock.
That's the English version. You didn't even hear the French one. God damn it.
You got everybody all the two.
All right.
This is
Here's
cock.
here's the English version.
All right, go.
Cock.
We know this version.
Here's the French version.
You don't have to play the English
Okay.
version.
Cook.
It's the cook. Oh,
I have a
my
nice
God.
cook.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you coming out with that?
Yeah, there's one in the fridge if you want one.
Oh, a cook.
I don't share cocks with people.
I don't think I do either. But I do a lot of drugs, so who knows?
Cock.
All right, so we're gonna go on now.
Have you ever Googled grandfather clock without the L?
grandfather cock? No. Have you ever Googled lemon party?
Yeah, they had us the first half. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't Google lemon party.
What's lemon party?
Don't Google it.
Well, now you want to make me Google.
You Google on your own risk. That's like Googling the blue waffle. If you do that,
I'm Googling the lemon party.
I mean, listen, I'm gonna move us along here. I've got
Going on a private tab because this is scary.
private tab it up.
Lemon
You guys know what time it is?
Party. The question of the week time?
Yeah, it's Eli Manning time.
Question of the week. Today's question.
Why?
Sunday. Oh, you look
Monday,
at lemon party?
Monday.
I told you not.
Why?
I said specifically, do not Google lemon party. But
Wait,
Duracell.
look.
Listen,
Oh,
there is
yeah.
this rare
Yeah.
species of chicken.
Hey, send me that. I'll put that on the Instagram.
But listen, there is a rare species of chicken that is only like once in a while. They are black. So if you need, go to Google black cocks, and there's going to be a tab called images. You're going to want to look at the black cocks.
I'm not going to do any of the things you said.
No, it's a really rare species of chicken.
Can I do it on your computer?
I wouldn't do that.
Can I use your priest's computer?
Yeah, do it.
Probably already on there.
No, it'd be little.
Okay, gentlemen.
I know. I looked up a lemon party. I just didn't want to say it out loud because that's disgusting.
Yeah, Coach and I had the conversation like a year ago, I think. I dared him to look at. He came at me with blue waffle, and after I Googled that, I'm like, you know what?
I learned what blue waffle was a long time ago.
You can't unsee the blue waffle. If you're listening,
I learned it in
Google
French
it,
class.
Don't Google it.
What?
You'll regret it.
Yeah, I learned it
Your
in
French
class.
teacher? A lot of people in France have blue waffle.
I don't know.
I don't even like talking about. I got a little sick. The blue waffle.
You don't like blue
Pretty
waffles?
gross. No, I'm not into that, man. All right. The question of the week.
Yes.
Question
What is
of the
it?
week.
I'm really happy about this question.
What's
It's
your
going to
question?
give me an opportunity to
What
tell.
is it? Tell us.
Okay.
What is one joke you know by heart? I'm going to go last because I'm telling you right now, I have the fucking joke of all jokes.
Okay. Well, mine's like a whole story kind of. All right.
Should I go first?
Mine takes
hold
a
on.
little bit.
Let me see. We're going to switch off Eli Manning. Let's find something that each of you can have like a little mood. Let's see what this is. Let's see. There you go. This is Duracell.
All right.
Tell your joke.
Not that good of a joke. That's the only one I really remember.
Lay it out. This is your joke music,
All
buddy.
right. So, the son walks up to his dad.
A son.
Yes.
Like a kid.
A son.
Okay.
Well, what
To
does
his
he
dad.
Is the dad of any kind of
The
descent?
dad is a chief.
Chief.
Chief of Indians.
Okay.
Yes.
Chief of Indians.
Walks up to his dad and says, Dad, why am I named Bulls Running? And his dad says, well, there was a bunch of bulls running when you were born.
Okay.
Ran right by you.
Okay.
His other son walks by, says, Dad, why am I named Pouring Water? Because, son, when you were born, we poured water into a glass. Now, why do you ask? Two wolves talking.
I mean, you're not a very good joke teller.
Yeah, that was really bad. I was trying to follow, and it was just like.
That's why I don't tell jokes.
No,
All right.
you don't. But you
Ready?
are funny. But
I don't tell jokes.
Very
jokes
funny.
Yeah, jokes aren't your thing, are they? I just realized that.
Shit.
That was loud.
All right. All
Okay.
right.
All right. Hold on, Coach. I'm going to give you your own music for your joke. Is this going to work?
No, I need something a little
I feel
more.
like I'm in a
What do you
John
need?
Wick movie.
This one's called Mac Drizzled Pickle.
Yep, that's gonna work. Yep. All right. So
That's not bad.
Like a Mexican.
I have a question. Why did Sally fall off the swings?
I don't
Because she's
know.
retarded.
No, because Sally had no arms.
That's your fucking
No,
joke.
no, I'm not done.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not Sally, of course. But you want to know something really ironic?
Okay.
They found Sally's body. Guess. Just take a guess where they found her body.
Floating in the river.
No, by the monkey bars.
I don't even know what to do with you right now. Is that the joke? Is that your go-to joke?
I mean, no, but it's pretty funny.
My problem with jokes is I can't like just recall a joke when like if somebody tells me, "Oh, tell a joke to the kids." I got nothing. I'm trying to memorize jokes that are appropriate for all ages, right? So like my most recent one is which weighs more, a gallon of water or a gallon of butane?
Okay, that's a really
the
horrible
water,
joke.
The water weighs more because the butane is a lighter fluid. So that's like my kid joke.
And I thought I told bad jokes.
Listen,
Referencing Joker.
I'm gonna now tell you guys the joke of all jokes.
Wait, what happened to the other soundboard?
I'm really scared about this. Oh, this one?
Yeah, go to the other soundboard. Hold up. Shit.
Yeah, maybe let Coach have it.
Yeah, I don't like the soundboard.
Okay.
Gets me too distracted.
Listen, this is not just. I want everyone to stop what they're doing, and I want.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, and I want your full attention because this is going to be one of those story jokes. If you know me, it's story time again. If you know me and you know me well, I tell a bunch of jokes. I have a couple that I tell. I have a clown joke.
Yes!
I'm not telling the clown joke.
Why? It's like the
I have a
best
joke.
one.
I have a joke about a monk who spends a year trying to find the meaning of life. That takes me like 45 minutes. I'm not going to tell that joke. I'm going to tell a joke that I read in the New Yorker. Upscale magazine, most would agree, I think.
Okay.
I have it memorized, but I went ahead and wrote it down because it's kind of long and I wanted to hit every beat of the joke, right?
Okay. All right.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
So a guy walks into a bar one day and he can't believe his eyes. There in the corner, there's this 1 foot tall man in a tuxedo playing a baby tiny grand piano. So the guy walks up to the bartender and he says, "Can I get a beer?" Bartender says, "Sure." Beer comes over. The guy's like, "Let me ask you a question. Where did you get the little tiny pianist over there in the corner?" And the
eBay.
bartender kind of says, "Well, there's a genie in the men's room, right there in the bathroom. You go in, he'll grant you wish." The patron of the bar is like, "Whatever, fuckface, sure. I guess that's the thing." Drinks a couple sips of his beer, and then I'm gonna go into the restroom. Goes into the bathroom, opens the door. There's the fucking genie, right there, and the genie's like, "Your wish is my command," right? You follow me so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A genie.
The guy's like, "Okay, all right. Well, I wish for a world of peace." And there's this big cloud of smoke, a big puff of smoke, fills up the whole room and it goes away. Nothing happens. And the guy's like, yeah, okay. Thanks for nothing. I knew this was a trick. He walks back out into the bar, but now the bar is full of geese, beautiful white geese everywhere. So the guy walks up to the bartender and he's like, "Hey man, I think your genie might be hard of hearing, because I wished for world peace, but I got this room full of geese. And the bartender says, yeah, no kidding. You think I wished for a 12-inch pianist?
Ah. He wished for a penis of 12 inches.
Well, that would be the potential of that, right? But the bartender says, well, you know, I didn't wish for a larger penis. It was kind of, you know, he's having a hard time, and the guy says, did you wish for a 12-inch penis, buddy? Is that what happened here? And you got a little tiny man who plays piano now for you? And he's like, no, I mean, yeah, I guess it's really complicated. Well, why did you wish for world peace? And he's like, I don't know, man. I just thought world peace would be good. I'm not trying to shame you for your wish. If you wish for a larger dick, that's on you, right? And the guy's kind of like, maybe I should leave the bar, but now I'm kind of in this weird conversation. So let me get another beer. So the bartender brings another beer over. And it's now obvious that the two of them have kind of bonded a little bit, because now the bartender kind of admitted he wished maybe for a larger penis. And the guy says, listen, you don't have to explain. Let's not make this awkward. The bartender says, no. Listen, I have what's known as a penile dysmorphic disorder. Basically, what that means is I fixate on my size of my penis. It's not that I'm small down there. I'm actually within the normal range. But whenever I see it, I feel inadequate. And the patron kind of interrupts him and goes, hey, man, you know, it's your thing, but where do you think that comes from if you feel like talking about it? The bartender says, I don't know. My dad and I had a tense relationship. He used to cheat on my mom, and I knew what was going on, and I didn't tell her. And I think it's wrapped up in that somehow, some relationship with my fucked up father. And the bartender or the patron says, well, have you ever seen anybody about this? Seen some therapy? Maybe you should go talk to somebody. He says, oh, yeah. I started seeing a therapist 4 years ago, but we've barely scratched the surface of this whole thing.
Wait. I have a question.
Yeah.
There's still geese in the bar, right?
Yeah, the bar is covered in geese. That's an important thing to remember, too. Thank you for that. At this point, though, the 12-inch pianist finishes up his sonata, and he walks over to the bar, and he climbs up on top of the stool, and he says, listen, motherfucker, I was playing the piano, and I overheard your conversation just now, and I never told anybody this, but my dad and I, we didn't speak the last 10 years he was alive. And the bartender says, what? You've been playing piano in here for a long time? You never told me that your dad and you didn't talk. And now all of a sudden he pours a little tiny shot glass of whiskey for the world's tiniest pianist.
Mm-hmm.
And the pianist says, yeah, he was a total monster. He beat the fuck out of us every night. He told me I was an accident. The bartender's like, that's fucking horrible. Meanwhile, the patron, the beer, is now watching a 12-inch pianist stand on a bar stool talking to the bartender about their fucked up fathers. And the 12-inch pianist is kind of like, well, you know what? I'm over it. It was days ago, or it was years ago. He hated me because of my height. Look at me now, though. Professional musician, all that good stuff. Well, they all kind of start to laugh like, yeah, okay, that's going to be great. And then the pianist says, you know, I was in the hospital once. And the nurses would come and check on me, and I was going to die, I think. And my dad, you know, didn't make it. My dad died before I got to see him again. And I remember kind of being in the hospital bed and realizing, oh, well, this must have been what my dad went through. And it was just really horrible. And I just thinking about that night and thinking about how sick I was, and I never got to see my dad again. And we had this falling out. And I just kind of, and at this point he starts to cry. The world's tiniest pianist is crying. And the patron is just drinking his beer. He's like, you can't pay for this on cable. This is great. And all of a sudden, the little world's tiniest pianist in a tuxedo on a bar stool says, I just wish I had one more chance to say goodbye to my old man. And all of a sudden, the room fills with smoke, and a 1960s Plymouth Voyager van appears in the middle of the fucking bar, and it's got peace signs on it. And now the geese are scattered. There's an old fan in there. And the pianist turns to the bathroom where the genie is and says, God damn it, I said old man, not old van. Jesus Christ, that genie can't hear for shit. He's deaf. As soon as the words leave this guy's lips, the pianist gets angry, and he looks at the bartender and he says, oh my God, did you really wish for a 12-inch cock that day? And you got me instead? Am I a mistake to you? Am I nothing? Is my time and what I do here just a bunch of bullshit because you have a fucking small dick? And the bartender says, listen, motherfucker, that's not true. I really enjoy what you do around here. I don't know. You don't need to have this kind of shit talk with me. Like, we were getting along just fine. Why don't you go back over and play? Oh, go back over and dance like a monkey. They get into a huge fight, and all of a sudden the pianist jumps up on the bar, runs across, the table, jumps across the bar, grabs the bartender by the throat, and they fall on the ground. The little midget just starts beating the shit out of the bartender. The patron reaches over, fills up his beer by himself, slams it, and goes, "This is the best fucking day of my life." Watching a tiny, small man in a tuxedo beat up a bartender because he thinks he wished for a bigger dick and instead got him. Well, they go on back and forth. They fight for a bit. All of a sudden, the bartender kind of like gets the upper hand and says, "Whoa, calm down. Just calm down." He grabs him, kind of like we shake a baby. He's got him. The pianist, "Fuck you, buddy." And he's really drunk at this point because he's been drinking the whiskey the whole time. He's just like, "Fuck you, fuck you. And my tolerance for alcohol is really low and I'm really wasted right now. And I got the strength of 1,000 men. I'll kick your ass." And the bartender's like, they get into a whole fight. And all of a sudden, they both stop fighting and they look at each other and they have this revelation. And the bartender says, "My God, I'm just like you. I'm just like my father, and you're just like me, and you're just like your father, and we're our fathers, and we're just sitting here fighting." And all of a sudden the pianist says, No, we're not. We're better than that. And the pianist is like, "No, I'm worthless. I'm totally worthless." And they're having this whole argument, and all of a sudden the bartender says, "You know what? Every single day I get up in the morning and I regret my life with my father. But I drag myself to this bar. Do you know why? Your beautiful fucking little tiny sausage fingers playing that little tiny baby grand piano brings me so much fucking joy. I get up every morning because of you. I come to work because of you. I think I love you, man." And the pianist looks at him and goes, "I fucking love you too, buddy." And they embrace in a really, really deep, passionate French kiss. Well, at this point, the patron of the bar, he's had enough. God damn it, now this isn't funny anymore. Now it's gotten really too serious. I'm going to go tell that genie what the fuck is up. And he goes into the bathroom, he kicks open the door, and says, "Genie, you fucking suck." The genie's like, "What are you talking about?" "Listen, I made a wish, you fucked it up. The pianist the little tiny man, the pianist guy, he made a wish, you fucked it up. The bartender made a wish, you fucked it up." And the genie says, "Did I fuck it up?" And he goes over to the bathroom door and he opens the stall door very slowly. He puts his arm around the patron and he says, "Take a look in this bar. What do you see?" "Beautiful geese everywhere in here. Look at them, just majestic. Look at that old van. Reminds you of a better time, an old time, a simpler time when things were easy. And it's painted with a peace sign. I think it's a symbol of world peace just for you that I created. And look at these two human beings in love with each other, embraced on the bar, making out. And can you imagine how big that midget's dick is going to be to the patron?" And the guy looks over and he goes, "You mean the patron's dick to the midget?" And the genie goes, "Yeah, whatever. You want to drink a beer?" And the guy says, "Sure."
Wow. Wow. That entire time, I just wanted to press this one button.
What is it?
Hamburger.
Hamburglar?
No, hamburger.
That's my favorite joke.
Wow.
So he has a 12-inch penis.
I mean, that would be the thing, right?
How dare you?
The 12-inch pianist.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how you end a podcast. On a 12-inch pianist.
Indeed.
How does that sound?
No, it's horrifying.
All right. Well, this has been the comment section. It's definitely been the bullshit. And I can't. What the fuck? That's not an all fucked up one. I thought it was going to be a real one. I can't understand what he's saying.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
All right. Well, I appreciate you joining us during your if you're in a shelter-in-place county area, we appreciate it. If
Going dog.
Going dog. I want you guys to stay safe. We'll try to keep content coming so you guys can keep your mind off of COVID-19. But in the meantime, Coach, Duracell, Adam Trout, we love you guys. Keep it real out there. Rock it solid.
Don't die of the COVID.